Okay, so we're ready to make the probability distribution, and then we're going to move to the histogram. All right, part A, probability distribution. We're going to go from 0 to 6. We're going to go right to our calculator with P equals 0.59, N equals 6. And you're going to go again to menu, 5A. Let me start that over. I'm doing this with you on my calculator as we go. So menu 5A. And I have 6 trials with a P of 0.59. Okay, I'm going to write all of those into my chart here. 0.005, I'm going to go ahead and round them. 0.041, 0.148, 0.283, 0.306, 0.176, 0.042. That's part A. Part B, we're going to make a histogram of this. So let's see here. I think I'll put that right here. All right. Okay, I'm sorry if my graph comes out to be a little bit sloppy. I'm going to do my best here to keep all my bars the same width. So this one's going to be for 0. And you guys probably have rulers. Ha! Yeah, right. Anyway, maybe you at least have your graph paper notebook. 3 is 0.283, so that's pretty close to 3. And then 4 is just a little bit higher than that. Let me make my axis a little bit longer. 5, somewhere in here, and 6. Now, how would you describe that shape? That's going to be part C. And I would say it's roughly symmetric. All right, now part D. Find the mean. So mean is N times P, so that's 6 times 0.59. It's about 3.5. Variance is NPQ, so it's that result times 0.41. Rounded to 1 decimal place is about 1.5. And if I take the square root of NPQ, I will get my standard deviation, which is about 1.2. Okay. Part E says to interpret the results in the context of a real life situation. So I could say, on average, 3.5 households out of 6 subscribe to cable TV with a standard deviation of 1.2 households. Part F, which X values would be considered unusual? Well, in probability terms, those are the probabilities that are under 5%. So the x values that have probabilities under 5% would be 0, 1, and 6. So remember, that's a p of x that's less than 0.05. Okay, that takes care of this big problem. Now, if you don't have your graphing calculator, you guys can find binomial probabilities with a table, and it's table 2 in the back of your textbook. And let me grab my textbook real quick here, and I'll give you a page number. Table 2 is on page, starts on page A8, and it goes to page A10. Okay, so with this problem, 30% of working adults spend less than 15 minutes each day commuting to their jobs. So you randomly select 6 working adults, so there's your N. What is the probability that exactly 3 of them spend less than 15 minutes commuting to work? So our P is 30%. And we're interested in the probability that exactly 3 say this. Now, the old way, again, would be to do this. The new way is to use your graphing calculator, which is menu 5, 5A. And the third way is to use the table. Again, table 2, pages A10, A8 to A10. And what you're going to do is you're going to look up your N in the far left column, so it's 6. Your X is 3. We wanted the probability that 3 said that, so we're going to go here. And then you're going to chase that over, basically, and come down to your P, and there's the same answer, 0.185. There you go. Please let me know if you guys have any questions, but this is the end of lesson 4.2.